Gideon Anaba. Abdul Farouk went down, and the whistle that he so much desires. Three meetings here between the teams. A win for each and a draw. This is the fourth meeting. Who will claim supremacy? Go Stars in their fourth season in the top flight of Ghanaian football. Atakumi goes down. Justice Blade is the culprit.
Atakumi not his day. And again, unable to watch it closely. That tackle from Sambonel wasn't successful. At this point, Justice Blade, the ball was far gone back. He was able to have contact with Samuel Atakumi.
It was an elbow, sort of a tackle. A champion out. Mohamed Kamara.
Against Asante here, it was 1-1 for Go Stars. The one against Chat of Lions 2-1. 1-0 win over Young Apostles, and also they won convincing against Mediama by 1-0, and they lost their last home game from this one against Carella. They've scored 5.
That was some very good defending from Henry Ansu. It's been a very reliable figure for Asante Kotoko this season. Not so much of errors at the back, and he's always there whenever he's needed, especially under the new coach, Karim Zito.
You always need somebody to just give you that hope that you can do it, because back at Brekum Chelsea, he was their captain, a reliable figure, one of the best players in time for Brekum Chelsea. But after that move, he's been inconsistent. But under Karim, it's 11 game to watch. Very reliable. And I even give the coach confidence to alter Samba O'Neal into midfield.
Patrick Asiru. That was an ambitious ball from Patrick. He would have been a hero if he went in.
But against Emmanuel Kobe, it's a match. And the striker we're waiting for that ball, but he opted for
Intimenu giving a lost ball. This is Ronald Frimpong. A champion. Yes, Calvin Obi. Ronald shifting a bit into midfield. Frank Amankwa. Ronald. It was a cheeky ball from the captain, but Kotoko got hold of it. Asante Kotoko not having enough numbers in Gold Stars half. Samuel Atakumi, and Henry Ansu again. Very difficult to beat, as usual.
the calmness alone Ansu is offering at the back line. It's just so good for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Young Apostles already leading Hearts of Lions by 3. And the first yellow card for Babiani Gold Stars. And it goes to Philip Ofori. Nations still goalless with Samatex. Hearts of Lions have pulled one back in Wenchi. It's now 3-1 in favor of the home side. But here at Dance Park, it's still goalless between Babiani and Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And as we speak, end-to-end stuff for both sides. To save a blow, lead him from anywhere you find himself. The confidence alone.
Justice play already hit in the throw. Samba will now try to shoot it. And Foster managed to get off him, but that was a touch from behind on Samba O'Neal. And the whistle went for a foul.
Robert Musi, center referee, is scandalous 11th game this season in the Ghana Premier League, and also his 39th in the Ghana Premier League in his career. So he's got some experience to take bold decisions on the field. And so far, officiating has been a bit balanced. No questions at all.
And assistance, Heart of Lions dropping to 4th. Yellow card to Ghanaman. And Asante Kotoko already have 2 of their players booked. Samba Onel and Michael Chedramana. Babiani would have passed, but was coolly intercepted. This is Kamara. Continues to move. He goes down on a block.
This is very advantageous for Ronald Frimpong. Very good move.
Ronald seems to have left it for Frank Amankwa and Gideon Anaba. Maybe power is what they need.
His days at 11 wonders. You can see that power within Frank Amankwa. But Anaba is also having that technique alongside Bright Jemfi Kamara. At this point, goalkeeper Kamara should just focus on. He should be ready on saving a good ball because goal stars are having the edge, especially at this sensitive zone.
Anaba gets the shot, but that was not the best of shots. Wayward. And Mohamed Kamara shows a sign of relief. Achampo not just giving any room. He's been very good this afternoon.
Chidamina struggling against him, but again, he's using his conscience very well to win some infringement in favor of himself.
This has been evenly matched in terms of possession. And Intimenu turns well. Patrick Asiedu. This is Ghana. Yaya. Saka switching flanks to the right side. And again, a corner is one. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
The venue is tough for visitors to win, but Kotoko also tough this afternoon. Balancing the transitions, avoiding threat against them, and also trying to have one or two moments to pounce on.
Saka Dauda. Could this be the moment for Kotoko? Justice Blake gets his head on it. And Joseph Aplo, maybe he needs to calm down. Justice Blake, the 33-year-old, who has been so versatile for Asante Kotoko since joining. His days at Mediama, he was a typical defensive midfielder. 3 minutes of additional time here. Another yellow card. Tukumase Asante Kotoko. Saka Dauda.
They should be very cautious because we still have a lot of minutes to play for. And the yellow cards are becoming one too many, especially for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They should be a bit disciplined.
And Albert Samoa went.
But the runs is offering is yielding something.
Justice Blake out. This has been a half devoid of goals, but not intelligent plays and also exciting movements. Now to justice and the flag is up. That was some brilliant vision from Samba Ona. Just being able to spot him in that space alone, credit to him. Now playing the John Stones role. Okumase Asante Kotoko.
And it's due to his ability to pass the ball very well and also handle the ball very well under pressure. Also win the ball very well, Samba Onel.
Albert Samoa and the flag is up. And Karim Zito has lost his cool already. Walking towards the assistant referee. Babiani with that header. Justice Blake. A bit of miscommunication between himself and Samba Onel and the goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Atakumi. Echampo. Kamara. Ronald Frempong. that shot went wide.
I think his best chance so far in the game. Leonard Frimpong.
And the first half comes to an end. It's been a goalless game between Babiani Gold Stars and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Some brilliant moves from both teams. Interesting game, yet no goals to show. Let's hope the second half will give us more of entertainment. We'll be back shortly with the second half.
Well, goalless draw in the first half. Babiani goal stars 0, Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0. Yeah, I am Sepel watching you live from Biposo RC Primary Lakeside. Kotoko 2, goal stars 0. We used to say, good afternoon, Makinken. We say, hi, Brosman. Good afternoon. Kotoko win by 2 goals to nil against very good starts from Fire. I just saw I am a German Boateng Chronom Kumasi. My darling club Porcupine Warriors is going to win 2-1 by hook or crook. Happy belated birthday to my wife, Mrs. Linda. Ajerim Boateng. Hi, Globe TV. I am Harris from Kwadaso. Kotoko win by 4 goals to 1. Fabulous. I am Ofe. Hi, I am Matthew from Wenchibuno region. Kotoko 2, Gold Stars 1. Good afternoon, panel. I like watching your programs all days. You guys are doing marvelously well. Kotoko and Chelsea, the Blues will win by a goal margin. Greetings to all health workers in Prank Health Center.
to the first rule of the half. Joseph Ablo. Not letting any drop of water slip through his fingers this afternoon at the back line. He has been one of, if not the best player on the pitch. Asante Kotoko seemed to have switched outright to the three back. And Justice Blay on the right. Ansu in the middle. And also Joseph Pablo on the left. With Samba now sitting in front. This is Baba. Gets to Samba. Switches to Sakadauda. And the touch from Kelvin Opon. And that is an overturn. And Peter Amidu trying to attack in behind the defense.
Kotoko more of a 3-3 shape in defense.
And that will be a card for Joseph Ablo. A lot of yellow cards for Asante Kotoko. Samba Onel, Joseph Ablo, Saka Dauda, a whole lot of them. And that could weaken them in defense and give Babiani Gold Stars a bit of an edge.
Of course, just the last game they played, and that was at the Babiani Sports Stadium. Babiani Gold Stars played with numerical advantage.
For the Babiani Gold Stars with about 5 yellow shirts in the box. And one of them waiting just around the D. For pushing in, out on the head of Henry Ansu. This one went straight to Kamara. Ronald gets his captain. From Paul Manson Mayanga. Continuing to give instructions to his men. Samba with a cheeky touch. Emmanuel Kobe. And Patrick Asiedu. He had more interest in the throw than to put the ball back in play.
Kotoko more of a 4-3-3 players pressure.
This is Foster, he shoots. And Kamara nearly gave a goal away. Samba. This is Albert Amoa. Peter Amidu Aqua. Gets Baba Yaya. Up to Saka Dauda. And the flag was already up for offside.
Baba Yaya should understand that within some advantageous position, he can try from distance. But I often love to focus on assisting or creating a sort of opportunity than trying something interesting.
The Babiani goes to us. They are furious. They believe that should have been an advantage. Rather than calling it back for them to take. Frank Amankwa. Babiani throwing more men up front. And now Asante Kotoko will look to pounce on that. Just with a single pass to make things work for them.
Don't forget against Dreams, Kotoko scored 2 goals from the counter break. And despite throwing more up front, the many goals should understand that Kotoko are having that players to come take advantage of spaces behind their back line.
This is Samaba. And the referee signals for medical attention. Saka Dauda. He was at the receiving end of that tackle. And he continues to be on ground.
Don't forget Gold Stars have scored 6 in their last 5 games. Kotoko also, they've scored 5 in their last 5. So these are 2 best attacking teams facing off back. The attack is yet to yield something, but the defense keeping both teams in the game. No clear-cut chances for the top players for being Gold Stars. Atakumi, Ronald Frimpong, and more.
Samba. Enough time. Intimate. Saka. Good catch, Emmanuel Kobe. Foster Ajay. Ronald Frimpong continues to push off. He gets his captain, Kamara. And Peter Midu. This could be dangerous for Babiani Gold Stars. Good clearance. Ntimenu, Saka Dauda. They continue to have it. And this is Albert Amoa. Babiani playing under a bit of duress at the moment. The back line was exposed, and Peter Miduakwa. This is why lots of people were campaigning that he should have been in the under 20 squad for the AFCON, Peter Miduakwa.
But maybe he's not have enough playing time for his side this season. But also a perfect move, showing glimpses of what is up.
Patrick Asieru trying to put it behind the defensive line.
Albert Amu against his former player in Bofu. Saka Dauda, I beg your pardon.
This is coming up on. From Kamankwa goes to Opon, a champon. Opon gets it back. Justice Blake. And the whistle goes, and another yellow card for Justice Blake. Lots of yellow cards for Asante Kotoko.
And that is a problem because we just resume the second half and two players booked in the second half for Kotoko.
A champon to his captain. And Charles Kamara has blasted wide. This could be the moment. And Emmanuel Kobe. What a save and an intervention. Papaya still holding on to it. He gets Albert. Good pass to Intim. And Kotoko building up confidently. And Miduakwa goes down. And play continues. Justice Blake. And Ronald Frempong. This was a save from Emmanuel Kobe. No wonder he's leading the clean sheets. 16 of them. Ronald Frempong up for Apia Makati.
Experience within Apia Makati. This season he's battling with fitness. But having him in this game is going to save a lot.
Just to Captain Charles Kamara. Makati. This is Topon. Amankwa shoots. And Kamara was quick enough to locate Albert Amoa. And Emmanuel Kobe. Some very good goalkeeping this afternoon. He's up, arguably the man of the match.
Kotoko are now up in their attacking instincts. But they should also be cautious because goal stars are also trying to take their moment. But so far, very lively to watch from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Albert Amwa falling into a lot of opportunities. And for that first mistake from Gideon Abashiraf being the first goal, but Albert tried his best, but goalkeeper was able to save it. Kotoko looking very good in the second half.
Charles Jamfi Kamara. If it's unable to continue, this will be the second time that was Justice Billy's yellow card incident. And just check the position of Kamara. He should have done better.
Of course. And his body orientation wasn't that best because maybe a half-time could have saved him the best of opportunities. Just what that mistake from Anaba at the back line.
This is Foster. Apia Makati trying to switch play. But there was no one on the receiving end of that ball.
Apia Makati, his days at Ashgold, he was a top player last season. Even the goal starts this season, he's playing second game. Fitness has been his issue. Apia Makati.
Amidu Akwa. Intim. Gets Albert again. This is Papa Yaya. And Emmanuel Kobe. That ball took a mighty wicked deflection. But still Emmanuel Kobe managed to save that. What a game he is having this afternoon. Brilliant goalkeeping, Emmanuel Kobe. Just check the incident. better more hold up play.
And Babaya from that moment, and Emmanuel Kobe was just aware of every movement of the ball. And for the second time, watch it closely. Last season, 29 games for Buffalo, and he's playing his 30th game this afternoon for Babiani Gold Stars. Consistent figure, deciding games for Babiani Gold Stars this season.
Asante Kotoko putting Babiani Gold Stars under pressure at the moment. You just can't feel that something could be on the way.
And the introduction of Amido Akwa is a lot of good. His ability to attract 2-3 players himself and still manage to take them on. It's a blast.
Emmanuel Kobe. This could be one of his best games this season.
He's just on top of issues. And let's not forget he just returned from injury. They're fans in their numbers.
Fernando Wisdom Bassi, who got the fourth goal for Asante Kotoko when they played against Dreams FC in match day 31. Already warming up on the sidelines.
Maybe Baba I cannot continue looking at how things are going, and a signal from the phase 8. And in his absence, no Emmanuel Njitu. So Kotoko will be lacking that kind of classical creative spark. But that's with this young man, Emmanuel Kobe. And don't forget he's playing his first season for Babiani Gold Stars. Last season he was with Bofa Kwatano.
Goalkeeping hasn't been a problem this season in the Ghana Premier League. Lots of top goalkeepers. Samba now wins it. That was meant for Peter Mido. Babaya gets back. Samuel Atakumi, not the best of games. Frank Kamankwa gets Kamara. Amankwa Apia Makati. Giving some control in the midfield. Charles Jamfi again.
He's playing his fourth season for Babiani Gold Stars and 25 games so far. But fitness is something. He's battling. Arguably one of the best players having the ball, especially in pressing situations.
Charles Jamfi Kamara, 25 years of age, born on the 7th of September 1999. Some few months to hit 26. The Babiani Gold Stars still a champion. Yes, Amankwa. Good turn from Foster. Amidu Aqua. Yes, Albert Samoa. Albert with a left-sided cross, but of course with a weaker foot, you wouldn't have expected something more than this.
Of course, but Peter Amido is doing a lot of offensive work, adding some flame to Kotoko in attack.
Joseph Ablo needs to be cautious upon a champion. Albert. So Albert just Peter Aqua. Peter Mido Aqua seems to have changed the complexion of the game ever since he came on. The guy is a game changer. Peter Mido Aqua.
And there's just some magic within him that Gold Stars are trying to handle. Very tricky. And he's adding some flames, giving Kotoko hopes in attack.
And Abdul Amwako Farouk is off for Godfred John Atta. And Justice Atta will also be on to replace the injured Charles Jamfi Kamara. Pierre McCarthy yet to miss a single pass. He gets Samuel Atakumi. This is Atta. He puts in a ball. And Mohamed Kamara was there to get it.
Gold Stars introducing some fresh legs in the game just to take their moment.
Somehow now the pass towards Peter Miduakwa.
Peter Midu is just for the second half. Last season he scored 4 goals and he was consistent in terms of performance.
This is Babaya. There is space and time. With the right-footed shot. Crawled and creeped right into the arms of Emmanuel Kobe. And Joseph Ablo already on a yellow card. He needs to be careful.
Atakumi is trying to use his ability to run into a lot of dangerous spaces to cause troubles to Kotoko defense. But again, Ablo should be cautious because you need to give your team that numerical balance, especially at this tough venue. The aggression is one too many.
Apia McCarthy. McCarthy takes it. In team. And still goes Stars. This is Atta. Gets Hamankwa. Atta. And that was a good block from Samba Onel. And the ball continues to be in play. McCarthy. And Mohamed Kamara for the second time fumbling to handle the ball. And Babiani Stars could not take the opportunity.
Mohamed Kamara under pressure. What is he doing at the moment? Because I can imagine you have the ability to dominate the air without any contest. Struggling to handle the ball perfectly.
And that was a bit of panic from the back line of Asante Kotoko.
And also from Babiani Gold Stars failing to pounce on that moment. At that point in the box, adrenaline is always high. You need that top and pedigree to always keep your nerves down.
Justice Blake. Foster. This is Amankwa. Gasata Kumi. Kumi trying a shot. Apia McCarthy showing that calmness and experience. just his passing alone, McCarthy. Anaba, Justice Arthur, and Patrick Asir.
Today, Albert Samoa is more of a conservative fullback than his previous attacking instincts. And Apia McCarthy just trying to add experience to the box. Wide that ball. A lot of indecisiveness from both ends.
Babayaya has been sacrificed for Elvis Chebafo.
He's had only one goal this season, that was against Brekum Chelsea. Elvis Chebafo.
What is going on at Abrankese? There is a goal there for Nations F. And so Babiani Gold Stars we need to pull a magic rat out of a habit to be able to catch up with Nations. A goal has been recorded already. This is intimate. McCarthy. Atakumi to McCarthy. That was very good interception. Patrick Asiedu. Atakumi. Another cooling break. Babayaya on the bench.
And Lord Amwa also. Kotoko. Just like you mentioned last year, they've won one, they lost one, they drew one, and anytime, anywhere they meet those stars in the Ghana Premier League, they always find a way to score a goal. But that goal is missing, or maybe yet to come. Supporters in their numbers.
You have a full house here this afternoon. And this is one of the cash kettle in the Ghana Premier League. When you play against Kotoko at home,
People just finding every avenue to watch this game. The Downs Park this season suffered only one defeat here, and that was their last meeting before this one at home, Karela United. But for Kotoko, the last time they won here, November 12, 2021, and that was Friday.
Pyramid, just a problem for Babiani to handle.
Guess what that reflexes from Emmanuel Kobe.
Ofori. Somehow now with a stop. Franka Mankwa. He has offered a lot of persons. Mohamed Kamara.
He just can't handle pressure, and that's something he should improve upon. And looking at his height and how he's struggling with air balls is something of a worry. The goalkeeper trainer should work on it very well. Ball handle is one crucial thing in goalkeeping.
That was a shot for Mansu. Godfred Donata. Anaba. Atakumi. Justice Billy.
Kotoko offensive passes are not reaching the target.
That was a poor pass from Godfred Atta. Emmanuel Kobe. Amankwa gets McCarthy. This is Foster. Calvin upon not the best. Apia McCarthy with so much control. Atta. Could this be the moment for Babiani Go Stars? And Foster. Ajay. That should have been hit best. It was a very good combination of passes. But the final touch to put the ball at the back of the net.
Foster Ajay is 20th game running with just a goal this season for Babiani Gold Stars.
By his own standards, Foster should have finished that. This is Amidu. Peter Amidu Aqua. It goes wide.
But again, Peter Amidu is just the subject of discussion in the second half. Very silky. And he's brought some flip. Mohamed Kamara, ball playing abilities.
Kamara, not just his best game at all.
When you just have the hope that he has improved, he's letting you down.
Achampo. Foster, Ajay. Foster continues to hold on to it. He strikes. The ball has hit the side net.
The home fans are calling for just a goal. But again, Kotoko are also trying to prevent. Also pounce on. Let's not forget, Kotoko always score when they play against Babiani Gold Stars. Can we have a repeat of that history running?
Makati. Atakumi. Jasamankwa. Chases Babiani Gold Stars. Achampo. Could this be it? Mohamed Kamara with a brilliant save after those series of blunders. He has managed to at least for now redeem himself.
The first time he's been tested close to a very interesting XG range, but he was able to be on top of issues.
Gold Stars.
Watch it closely and look at the flight distance from Mohamed Kamara and how he was able to have a touch to that ball. Saka Dauda. That was several times in this game, and this time maybe, just maybe he cannot continue, and that would be an issue. The energy alone he offers, defensive work, is something good from him.
Corner kick, Gold Stars. Champon. Makati drops it for Amankwa. And Asante Kotoko with no single red shirt. Menu leading the press. Good touch. And the game continues. And it goes out for a corner.
At this time, MS Kotoko should be not to lose concentration, because this is where Gold Stars need that home spirit to come in their favor, and they are gradually putting a lot of movement in place to look dangerous.
Corner goes to the far post, and Justice Blay got his head onto it, and it goes out for another corner. Babiani Gold Stars not relenting. They just know they need to do something, and it should be done now if they really need the 3 points. Nations FC has scored already, and so that is important.
Kamara trying to wind down the clock a bit and maybe reduce the pressure. Something to do warming up, maybe to offer that aerial threat.
Eduku coming on for Saka Dauda.
Something to do. Can he for once convince the fans that he's in to stay? And can he steal the show here and be the main guy? He's done it before.
Amido Akwa. Puts in a cross, out it goes. Kotoko. And Babiani Gold Stars with that turnover. Makati for Kumi. And that was a block from Joseph Ablo.
The darling boy in pace right now. Peter Amido Akwa. He changed the complexion in the second half for Kotoko. He brought some fire, he brought some agency, he brought some fear factor. And Gold Stars defense struggling to handle his tricky nature. Robert Muse, the center referee, his 11th game this season.
Eduku was hoping for at least a whistle for Star IJ. Samuel Atakumi seemed to be in a bit of pains. Foster. And Samba now class. Albert Samoa. We just need to find every means to have a glimpse of this game. This is Foster J. He goes down. And that is the Pia McCarthy zone. And no wonder he's calling for the ball.
If the fans are saying McCarthy, they know he's the man for this moment. Can his second game this season be something interesting? Can he just put something on the clean slate for goal stars? It is an Irish gold. Pierre McCarthy, the real deal. This is very advantageous. This is just more than a clear chance for Pierre McCarthy.
And Mohamed Kamara knows. Eight minutes to be played. And this is a Pierre McCarthy. And this time, McCarthy failed to do what McCarthy does best. Eduku being bullied by Anaba.
And it's quite shocking because he's more or less accepting their tussle. Samson Eduku.
McCarthy. Arthur. Foster J. What a player. Ofori. Samba now with a header. Frank Kamankwa. McCarthy. It is Foster against Patrick Asiedu. And at the end, a bit of sportsmanship being shown. We've already done 2 out of the 80 minutes. With this game settle for the draw. Eduku manages to win the ball. Bafo back to Duku. Foster again. Samuel Atakumi. Can this be the moment they've been waiting for? Atakumi turns. Atakumi shoots. And that is side. Samuel Atakumi. He held on to the ball, managed to engineer the shot. But Mohamed Kamara was a lucky man.
Guess what that started with Joseph Pablo in the box. Not so much chances this way, but he's trying to prove no wonder he is the top scorer.
Makati gets it back. Makati looking for space. And Apia Makati. He knows that wasn't the best of decisions.
At this point, whoever loses his head is going to go on the receiving end of the entire show. Something so soft in terms of the challenge. Looking at his height, he should be offering a lot of hold up play more.
Somehow now. Makati gets upon Ansu, a former Brecum Chelsea defender. Justice play. Foster J. Samuel Atakumi. He goes down. And Norway still give it. 10 goals from Atakumi this season. And he's chasing his 11th goal. Albert Amoa. And the flag. What's up?
Are we settling for a draw or something unthinkable can unfold before our eyes?
Patrick Asiedu continuing to speed. This is Patrick. And Samson Aduku. He strikes the crossbar. Samson Aduku. How did that not go in? And Mohamed Kamara, Karim Zito, they all watch on in disappointment.
Just watch it closely. I can't just imagine this because this is supposed to be a goal. From these glimpses, are you convinced that Kotoko should give Eduku some time?
Maybe. But if you are competing with Albert Amoa and Kwame Opoku, you just know you need to do a lot more better. a lot going on at the other venues, and that is much important for this particular fixture.
The home fans are trying to give up. They are trying to accept a draw.
Another throw for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. This is Inti trying to look for Che. Che gets on to Albert Amoa. This could be the final piece of the puzzle, and Kobe has managed to get a touch on it.
In fact, Abolo is giving Atokumi a very good match today, winning all the tussle.
This could be the moment. And again, Emmanuel Kobe. Nations FC leading by 3-0. Adriana also beating Legon Cities by 4.
Legon Cities are obviously out of the league.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The Ghanaian Stars not showing urgency in defending at this moment. This could be the final goal. But the flag was already up. This could have been the most dramatic moment of the season. And the referee continues to look at his watch. We are almost into the last moment of this encounter. This is Ata. Tamidu. Samuel Eduku. Samson. Eduku. Apia Makati. And the whistle goes. 1 point each for both teams. Samson Eduku got the final goal in the dying best of the game, but was ruled out for outside. It's been a good game between two very good sides this afternoon. It comes to an end here at the dance park, and it is 1 point each for both teams. Nations FC winning by 3-0. And that is very, very difficult for now for both teams. It is all over here. The points shared.